Good morning. All right. So I have a little gentle yoga for us this morning. Something kind of short and sweet. So let's get to it. We're going to start standing today because this is all really different to me, and starting standing in a yoga class is also different. So let's get started. All right, so let's start standing right in the center of our mat, grounding our feet into the floor, and then just let your hands fall alongside of you, maybe wiggling your fingers and letting your shoulders just slide down and back. Close your eyes. Begin to feel your breath moving your body just so slightly. Starting the morning by getting grounded. And then begin to find a little sway in the body. And then allow your eyes to open and then return back to the center of your feet. Let's take a deep breath in. Reach the arms all the way up. Feel the space between your fingertips. Palms to touch as you exhale. And let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, reach up. Exhale down. Last one, reach it up. And lower. Keeping your hands here for a moment. Begin to pedal through your feet. Waking up your toes, maybe rolling the ankles a little bit too. And then grounding your feet back into the ground, release your arms and draw a few circles with the shoulders. Feels good to have a slight bend in the knees. Reverse the shoulders. And then just give it a little shake out, shaking through your fingers. Let's reach the arms out one more time. Feel that space between the hands, and then step your feet a little bit wider. Reach up again. This time, release the right hand, left arm's reaching over. Inhale through center, reach, and then swap arms. Nice, come back up. Wiggling the fingers and the toes all the way down. Just give yourself a little shake here. We're gonna come onto our hands and knees, all fours. So here, let's stack the shoulders over the wrists, knees under hips, and just find a little movement here side to side, noticing where your body is at this morning. So for the rest of the class, I invite you to breathe in I and exhale am. So you can change that to breathing in something like inhale I am, exhale strong or resilient or beautiful. So find something that feels good and it might help you keep your focus and your attention on your mat for the rest of the class. So let's practice that. Drop the belly, lift the chest, breathe it in. Exhale, round through the spine. Two more cat and cows. And then returning back to that neutral place, bring your big toes to kiss, and then open your knees a little bit wider. Remembering that if your knees hurt, just folding that mat or putting a blanket underneath your knees. So we're going to draw some circles through tabletop and child. So take it around to the left, all the way down towards your seat, and then up the right. Slow breaths as you move through these circles. Coming up through center, reverse the direction, right and back, left. And then coming back through center, this time just sending the heels over, or the hips over the heels, and then resting all the way down onto your mat, child's pose. Allowing your hips to stay nice and wide, but remembering you can always bring them in if you want to release your low back. On your next inhale, begin to bring your weight back to center. Tuck the knees back underneath your hips, and then return to neutral. We're going to stretch out the wrists, so maybe just one at a time. Flip the palm up towards your chest, and then just press back and forth. And then switching palms. Now turn both hands so your fingertips are pointing out towards the side, and then shift your weight left and right. And then turn your fingertips to face each other. And then again, side to side. Nice. And then let's tuck the toes under, all 10 toes tuck. Send the hips back, release the wrists, stretch out the feet again. Nice. Coming back to your tabletop position, let's go to our downward facing dog. Lift the hips, let the head hang. You have 5 breaths to breathe in and out that mantra, the I am, or the I am, fill in the blank. Whatever you need today, wherever you're at. Your next breath in, lift the heels, bend the knees, make your way to the top of your mat. Let your head hang. Soften your knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. One more time, inhale, halfway. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach all the way up towards the sky. And then hands come, heart center. Take a moment here again, check in with your breath, your body. Noticing what thoughts you brought with you on your mat today. What thoughts you want to continue for the rest of the day or the week. All right, we have 3 sun A's. So let's take a deep breath and reach it up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Step it back to your high plank. You can always lower the knees if you'd like. But we're lowering down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Deep breath in to bring you all the way to the top. Exhale, hands through heart center. Reach it up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Step it back. Lower. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Lift the heels, bend the knees, make it to the top of your mat. Halfway. Release. Deep breath to rise. And release the hands. Last one, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway. Release. Step it back. Feel that lift before you lower. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. And then traveling the last time to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Let your head hang. Inhale, reach it all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Nice. 3 breaths here. And then let's reach the arms all the way back up again. We're sending the left foot back. And then pivot the heel down towards the ground. I think you can see. There we go. So we're in Warrior 2. Reach the arms up. And then exhale, bring your hands to your low back, your hips, and then lift the heart up again. Breathe in. Breathe it out, sink into that front leg. Just keeping your legs where they're at, reach the arms up. And then exhale, we're taking a humble warrior with the hands both in front. And then sink the hips back, let the head hang. Inhale, find a lift through the chest and the upper back. And then exhale, melt again into this humble warrior. Begin to walk your hands back to center. Lift the back heel up. Place the left hand on your mat and then rotate. Right arm reaches up. And then exhale to lower. Travel the left foot to meet the right. Forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, release. Deep breath to rise all the way back to standing. Hands through heart center. Second side. Right foot steps back. And then we pivot so that whole back foot is on the ground. Hips to the front, reach up. And then send the hands back behind you. Lift the heart, lift the chin. Sink into it. Nice, reach the arms back up again. This time we're turning inside the front left leg. Reach the arms forward. Send the hips back. Being mindful of this front knee, that it's not pressing out or in too far, that it's staying over the foot. Breathe it in, lift the chest, and then exhale, melt again. Begin to walk the hands back in, lift the back heel, right hand plants, left arm opens and twist. Release the top hand, and then step that back foot up to meet the left, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Deep breath to reach all the way up towards the ceiling. And then release, hands to heart. 3 breaths. Noticing what's changed in your body and in your breath. So let's step the feet together, bringing the big toes to touch. Take a breath in. It feels good to feel that space behind the arms. And then exhale, sit low in your chair. Hands can come wherever it feels good on your shoulders. Take a deep breath in, lift up a little bit, and then sink low. Reach it up. Sit low. Last time, reach. And sink and hold. Just holding the movement, not the breath. Returning to that mantra, I am. Squeezing the thighs together to reach all the way up. And then exhale, release. Give the legs a little shake here. Nice. So from here, we're going to do just a little bit of movement. So for any of you who have had any dance experience, that you may recognize this little movement. So we're going to reach our arms up, and you're just going to release your whole upper body and let your arms swing back. Release your head. I'm going to reach it up. So we're just going to do that 3 or 4 times, just completely releasing the upper body. Last one, we're going to land in a forward fold. Let the head hang. Feel the movement, the blood flow, just kind of settle in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Reach it all the way up. And exhale, hands through heart center. Let's bring our feet as wide as our sticky mat. Long-wise, not as wide. Turn the toes out and then soften the bend in your knees. So you have a little bit of mobility here through your legs and hips. Take a deep breath, reach it up. And you're going to bend into your right leg, reach over And then inhale, straighten, return to center. Left side, stretch and reach. Inhale, center. One more time, each way. Just finding something here that feels good and challenging. This time as we go to the right side, you're gonna round forward, sweep the fingertips, and then come up to the left. Reach at center, and then move to the left side. Round and reach, up. One more time each way. Last one. Nice. Reach the fingertips up, spread the toes, take up space. You are here. Nice. Bring the toes forward slightly. Again, keep that soft bend in the knees and give yourself a big squeeze here. Hug yourself nice and tightly. Feel your breath. Lift up. And then exhale, forward fold. Let the head hang. Inhale, lift the chin, stack your way back up. Reach the arms out long, wiggle the fingers, maybe shake the hips out, and then cross the opposite arm on top. Lift up, feel your shoulders stretch, and then exhale, take that forward fold once more. And then inhale back to rise, reach it up, and then exhale, release. Just shake it out. Close your eyes. Feel your breath. And begin to make your way to your mat, your carpet, your floor. So we're coming onto our knees. If this is uncomfortable for you, again, more cushions, the better. Reach the arms out long, tee them out to the side. And you're just gonna flip the palms up to lift your chest up towards the ceiling, and then exhale, flip the palms down, round your head, keeping your back flat and straight up. So again, lift it all up, breathe it in, and then rotate the hands down, chin to chest. Last one, reach it up. And lower it down. You can continue with that, or you can bring your hands to your low back, just opening the heart a little bit more. Good way to start the week. So pressing into your hands, you want to lift the chest, the heart up towards the ceiling, where the ceiling and the wall meet. So you're lifting your heart up, finding that lift and length, and then feeling your low back last. And then inhale, come back to center, slowly sit back down onto your heels or into a comfortable seat. Let's place one hand on our heart, one hand on our belly, or on the floor next to us. Repeating that mantra with your breath 3 times. And then flickering your eyes back open, coming down into a comfortable seat. Let's extend the right leg out directly in front of us, keeping the left leg in. Reach the arms up as you flex the front foot towards your face. Feel that length through the spine, reach it forward till you can't reach anymore, and then let your head hang. Arms are the first to come up, lift it with the chest, and then exhale, lower the hands. Let's bring both feet in, Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Find that length again, lift the heart, opening through the hips. You can use your forearms to press and open your hips, find length through the hip flexors, or you can walk your fingertips forward. Wherever you're at, find length in the spine and release your head down. Walk the hands back up or bring your hands back to center. Second side, left leg extends out, right leg comes up into center. Flexing those toes as much as you can, and then forward fold. Let the head hang. Arms come up, chest rises. Exhale, hands come back down. Let's extend both legs out this time. Placing the hands on your thighs, pressing into the muscles, just shaking the muscles out. And then flex or point your toes. Whatever you don't usually do, go there. And then reach arms up again. And then last forward fold here. Head hangs. You can always grab a pillow or stack blankets to rest your head on. You just want to feel a complete release here. We don't have to hold on to anything. Inhale, coming back to center. We're going to just bring our feet to the mat. Bring your hands back behind you so your fingertips are facing your toes. Right ankle is going to stack over the left. Lift up through the chest and flex the right foot and just begin to tilt towards the left and the right. You can always lie on your back or go into a full expression of your pigeon. Different ways to just wake up the hips and then return back to center. Left leg crosses over, chest lifts up, and then dropping it to the right side and the left. Nice. And go ahead and uncross, coming into a comfortable seat. Stretch through the wrists. Then recentering on your mat. So usually I find that I start classes here, but again, everything feels really different, and teaching here feels different. So I thought that we'd kind of reverse the way we find ourselves and see what happens, see where we end up. So we're here, we're seated. Let your hands face up towards the ceiling. If you really need some extra groundedness today for this week, palms face down. Let your eyes close or soften your gaze down towards the ground. Take a few breaths here to breathe in to that mantra, that I am statement. And then opening your eyes again. Keep your palms up or down. We're just going to take the head in a few circles. Reversing the direction. And then coming back to center, sitting up again, nice and tall. We're going to take our right hand and you're going to move away any fabric on your shirt, and you're just going to press your hand onto the skin right underneath the collarbone. And then stack the other hand on top, and then just look away from the hand. Feel that nice opening through the chest and neck. And then inhale, return back to center, switch sides, sliding the other hand underneath the shirt, and then stacking the hand down, feeling the hand slide down as you look away from the hand. Nice. And then returning back to center, just allowing the wrists to move. And then again, finding that comfortable space, maybe switching the leg that's on top, sitting up nice and tall again. 3 more breaths together, and then you can carry on with the rest of your day, your week. So let's bring it in. Release it out. Inhale. Slow release out. Last one, deepest one yet. Slowest breath out. And you can keep your eyes shut or gaze soft. Let's bring your hands to heart center. Thank you so much for logging into Facebook and joining me this morning. I love and appreciate you all. Enjoy. Be extra gentle with yourself. Namaste.